Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from January 15th to the 21st, 2024. Libras, welcome. Let's see what messages, what energies we have for this upcoming week. January 15th to the 21st, money and career for the sign of Libra. Libra, thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout for the magic word. If you're interested in maybe getting a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Now, this magic word also, for me, has become the energy of empowerment for each sign. So yes, there's an opportunity to get a free reading, but it's also about sharing energies, sharing empowerment with each other, motivation, abundance, success, right? Empowered to be successful and to move forward. So let's get started, Libra. Let's see what energies we have for this upcoming week, January 15th to the 21st, 2024. There is a live tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, a live collective reading. I believe the theme will be what's coming next. I always ask what you wish, right? I give you options. And if you're interested in asking a question, access to questions and tarot answers are available for members. So if you're interested in that and interested in becoming a member and supporting this channel, I will put the link down below. All right, let's get started, Libra. The Tower. Lots of towers happening these days. Realizing, connecting, clearing, understanding, right? The Tower is something moving, shifting, giving you awareness, and really putting everything in perspective, that things have to be different, that you have to think differently, and that you're going on a new path. And Eight of Wands, this is happening quite suddenly, quite rapidly. It seems like there's a new idea. There's new enthusiasm here with the Page of Swords. This looks like a new direction. It can be a new idea, a new business idea, something you want to develop, something you're inspired to do, or maybe you're working on a project, or you're hired on a job to work on a project that's very inspiring. You're eager to learn. You're motivated to step into something new, right? It's with a lot of enthusiasm. But if you're still, it feels like you're still in the early stages, in the learning stages of a process. So it can be learning in a new job, learning in a school, learning on a new project, right? That you're there and you're very inspired and very excited about this job, but you still have a lot to learn. It doesn't really matter what it is, right? It can be your business that you're starting, and you have a lot to learn, right? To develop the business, to adapt, to understand, and, to build. It can be you learning at school. It can be you learning on a new job, like I said, or learning a learning process in a new field. Queen of Cups. Maybe you're working with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you're listening. It's the moment where you are pushing forward with the desire really to be involved in something meaningful. So this seems like a project, an idea, a job, a business, whatever it is that's really meaningful for you. You're connecting to something you really have been wanting to do. And it makes sense to you. And maybe you have gone to school for this, or maybe you're finally landing that job or that project, that new idea, or you're building that new idea that is really making sense to you. And look at this, you have the 9 of Pentacles, abundance, beautiful. Financial independence, abundance, with, I believe, a little apprenticeship, right? You're apprenticing, or you're learning, or this is a beautiful idea or a business that's really bringing in finances, financial independence, financial abundance, that security you want. Here's the security you want, but it's also you comfortable in your choices, because this is something that you wanted. This is a job you really wanted, or a subject you really wanted to work on, or a team you really wanted to join, or something like that. I don't see teamwork, but it's certainly inspiring, and it's happening quite rapidly with the 8 of Wands. A lot of communication, shifting swiftly forward. Yes, there you go. Opening up, planning. You're planning something. You're planning maybe to move, or you're planning this new career path. You're waiting. Are you still waiting for answers? I don't think so. I think you have the visibility now. You have the vision. You have success in front of you. You have abundance in front of you. And now you're planning accordingly, right? With this 3 of Wands. It's really the opportunity outside of your current job, or taking on more responsibility within a job, a business, right? It can be a new business. Yes, the Fool. So it feels like you're becoming independent. And when I say independent, maybe you're becoming freelance, right? And it doesn't have to be for everybody. This can be really just you're working on that project, or you're landing that job, or you're finally comfortable with this idea you're developing, right? But the path you're taking is something much more independent. You don't want to be relied upon. I don't know why I'm saying that. You don't want to be connected with contracts. You don't want to be tied down by a situation, by emotions. There's something you're leaving behind, right? With the 8 of Cups. There's something that you have guarded, kept to yourself, maybe save money for, not wanting to communicate because you're leaving that behind. You're done. You don't want to deal with that anymore with the 8 of Cups, right? It's leaving a lot of emotion behind. And maybe it's a job that's no longer serving you. Maybe it's a team you no longer want to work with. Maybe it's a field or a company, or maybe it's you just leaving an emotional situation behind, right? It doesn't always have to be a job. It can be you emotionally realizing what was blocking you and having to detach yourself from a certain situation, a person, family, friend, job, whatever it is. And that is opening up with the Fool a whole new perspective. Now, here with the Fool, you're doing things differently. You want a breath of fresh air. You want to do your own thing. You want to free yourself. This Fool, I believe, has come up in pretty much every reading in the past few weeks, right? If not 90%. And the Fool represents liberation, freedom, freedom of mind, freedom of doing whatever we want, freedom of having less ties, less being less restricted, and showing or explaining or wanting, right, the desire of total freedom, right? And freeing yourself from whatever it is you're freeing yourself. And it can be anything. Like I said, it can be a situation, it can be a relationship, it can be old habits, emotions, whatever it is. And the Fool reveals that you can do now, reveals the path in front of you, the freedom of moving forward in a blank slate and doing whatever you want, not wanting to plan completely, and sort of connecting the dots along the way. Like I said, the Fool can be that ticket, that one-way ticket to wherever you want in the world, making things happen along the way, but not wanting to plan, or certainly not wanting to be tied down the way you were tied down before, if that makes sense. And that's you leaving, you know, those emotions behind. And if it wasn't emotions, it's a way of working, a way of your job, or your way of making money, or your way of connecting with people and developing ideas or developing businesses or whatever. You don't want to do that anymore. You're done. And with the Tower, you realize that. You realize this is a different perspective, and you're finding clarity. And you know now what you want. It's becoming clear, very clear. All right, let's see. Yes, 9 of Cups and the High Priestess. Understanding. Very discreetly, very surely, understanding that this is where you belong. This is what you want. And it's really a period of growth. A period of growth and taking the time to rise up, taking the time of reflection to profoundly understand where you're coming from and how you're pushing forward in a complete new way. You're understanding, you're developing new projects, or you're starting a new job or new school or whatever it is. But these projects are you investing much more serenely, financially secure. You're sort of locking in your dream. And even if people surrounding you don't quite understand, this is your dream. This is what you want. And you are, it's almost like you're adventuring yourself out of your comfort zone, allowing more skills to come in, learning. Maybe you're learning online. Maybe you're taking classes. Maybe you're mentored. But the High Priestess is stepping up your game in your skills, stepping up your game in your knowledge, and really connecting to higher knowledge, to higher perspective, to higher awareness. But you're keeping it all to yourself, very slowly, discreetly developing your game. Love it, love it. And then once you're ready, there you have the Chariot. Once you're ready, the Chariot appears when you're ready, and you get that stamina, that determination, that motivation, because you know this is it. You know you got this. You know you're at the right place, and you know you have prepared yourself. 3 of Wands, you have planned all this. And now it's time to make it happen. And I feel like a real surge of motivation, of determination with this Chariot. There's like, it's no looking back. No one's going to get in your way, whether they understand you or not. It doesn't make a difference for you. Whether people are on your side or not, it doesn't make a difference for you. You know that it's time to open your eyes on a new way of working, and this is changing the course of your career path. And this Chariot is just confirming how excited you are to make this happen, to have made this choice. This Tower here is really completely changing the course of your career. And we don't even have an ace. It's just you profoundly knowing where you stand. and how you want a healthier ambition, healthier energy. And if you want a leadership role, or start your own business, or start that project, or travel, or get that job abroad, or whatever it is, you are master of your energies, and you are stabilizing with the Chariot, stabilizing your energies, your knowledge, your motivation. It's stable. And that balance you're finding mentally, physically, energetically, that is giving you the desire to success, to victory, to triumph. You want success, and you will reach your goal, and you're trusting yourself. This balance, this healthy decision that you're making is pushing you directly to success. Let's see if there's one more card that wants to come out. But it's almost like a revolution, internal revolution, right? Where you find that energy that you have been waiting for to make it all happen. Yes. Queen of Wands can be with the Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you're working with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Or maybe this is a friend or a family member by your side with whom you're celebrating, or with whom you just feel comfortable with the Four of Wands. Celebrating being at the right place, celebrating with family, with friends, or being in the right job, or finally starting that business, or finally being comfortable on that path. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. But she's also extremely motivated as well. Makes things happen. You are making this happen. Wow. Wow, what determination, but what a big change as well. All right, let's see if we have one last message for the road. Libra weekly, money and career, January 5th to the 21st, 2024, for the sign of Libra. Let's see what we have. Two of Pentacles. Yes, having to choose, sort things out, weigh the pros and cons, right? How are you making this happen? And then it's time. Three of Pentacles. There is teamwork there. Maybe you're joining a team, joining a new company, starting your own business, building something. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, I like that. Did we have the Nine of Wands? I'm not sure. No, right? We didn't have the Knight of Wands. For some reason, I thought we had the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. You are working steadily, surely, making things happen, taking your time. Yes, the switch happens. Yes, this is the decision, or the clarity sort of suddenly happens because maybe it's something you heard, or maybe it's that job, that project you were done with, and now you don't want to do that anymore. You want to move on to your own freedom of path, right? And with the Nine of Wands, it feels like you had to prove yourself, or it feels like you are proving yourself. Or because I don't think you're proving to the world. I think you're proving to yourself that it's time to make it happen. And with the Knight of Pentacles, you're well prepared to become Nine of Pentacles, financially secure, and Knight of Pentacles in a very logic, steady, step-by-step way. So yes, even if you're powerfully motivated, determined to be successful, yes, but it's planned. It's meticulously planned, and you're committed to make it happen. Wow, what a beautiful reading, Libra. What a beautiful reading. I believe that the magic word is motivation, or I am motivated. Whatever works for you, whatever you connect with, motivation will be the magic word. Libras. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, supporting this channel, sharing your energies. Thank you to each and every one from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget, tomorrow, Sunday, January 14th, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live for a collective reading. And if anyone's interested in asking questions, if you're a member, you get free access. Thank you so much for watching again. Have a great week, Libras. Take care. Bye-bye.